Fish, there's one little side story that I do got to get to before we get into our mobile news. A couple of people are here for that. And I don't really have an answer for what's going on yet. But you know how we all played Clash of Clans together? You know that much?
Of course.
Oh, let me see. I'm not sure how you came in double feed now.
Oh, now I'm repeating.
Yeah. What the hell happened right now?
You did it.
All right, test.
All
right, there it goes. That's weird.
All right.
Moved you over and it did something. Discord's weird that way, but oh well.
Yeah.
So anyways, for those that play Clash of Clans, there's a league. It's probably one of the most popular leagues. It's called CWL. And I heard yesterday night, like in the middle of the night, this all went down, that there was this, you have Discord bots where they can, perform functions. And somebody had created a bot for it to help assist with finding cheaters, I guess. Don't ask me. I'm not involved personally. But something to do with like helping out find cheaters, and I guess the bot also was like copy pasting like conversations back to the league officials without them being aware. So like there was like a whole privacy thing going on with terms of service in Discord. And some people in the chat are here to say, oh, well, all bots read chat, and there's others that say like, this is an invasion of privacy. But
invasion of privacy? What do you mean?
Like somehow like so like let's say these are in different servers, not just like your server. I know you have your own server. But like, let's say I gave you a Discord bot. And I said, hey, load this bot into your server, and it's going to help us, I don't know, gather data or help in some way to make the league better. And then later on, you find out that it's basically just capturing chats, whether private or not.
What terms of service did you agree to when you put the bot in?
Well, no, the bot is player made. One of the players made it.
Who put it on the board?
It was this player is like a judicial official of the league, so it comes with
bot on their own board.
Yeah, basically the bot is distributed to many people's different servers because let's say Buy Forever Clan has a server, so it goes there, and then A, B, C, D, E, all the way down. Everybody puts the bot in their server.
And it records your entire chat from the server that it's sitting on?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, I mean, what do you expect?
And then it sends
you let a bot go on your fucking server. Like, you're basically asking people to copy your information.
I really wish to know what was the front-facing selling point was, though. Like, they're not going to say, like, hey, we want you to install this spy tool into your server, but what is it, though?
Well, you're supposed to know what you're installing on your computer, and they always tell you to be aware of where you're installing foreign software is from, and the eventuality that they might be malicious or other intentions, right? I mean, this is why there are regulations and companies that we consider to be legal, and
yeah,
you put a fucking foreign, like, you just like assumed it was going to be like this sanctimonious like angel bot that only took I mean, you have to assume that if you're putting something somewhere, then it's going to. Now, I mean,
yeah,
these are public chats, right? So I mean,
well, okay, this is where it gets dicey. Let's say you create a channel called Leaders Only or some sort of members only channel.
All right.
And the bot is recording that as well. So you're saying
lock
stuff.
The channel? Yeah, a locked channel the bot can go into?
I'm sure you can, but I don't think people were, aware of this at all. Some people did find out the hard way.
I mean, you're not locking your Discord. Anybody can get into it as well. I have people that like make different names and they show up every month. with a different name on my Discord. I have no fucking clue. I mean, if I wanted it to be a private Discord, I can make it that way. But so it sucks that shit happened.
Yeah.
But I mean, be careful. Watch your shit, right? If you're gonna say shit, and you don't want it to get out there, make it in a private, closed forum where you know who's coming and going, and don't let any stupid bots in.
Exactly.
I guess.
Also, too,
funny, though.
let me read up a little bit. Stone Vapor says, if any bot is doing that rig, Discord will crush it. Surprised no one has reported it. I know of at least 2 people that have already reported it, so it has been reported. There's
their job, yeah. There's no privacy laws. Like it's Discord's. If they choose to deal with it, then that's great.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
Discord's got inside their terms of service. They got this thing called like safety guidelines or safety and something, and it's meant exactly for privacy. When you sign up to Discord, you give up your rights to that. Whatever you say, you're writing it on their server. You're writing it, and Discord owns it. But after reading the TOS today, they don't keep your information. They don't.
With Discord?
No.
That's cool. I'd like to believe that exists everywhere, and I assume that Facebook's going to clean up their shit as well, and we're going to get to a point where
Facebook's in so much trouble.
Well, yeah, we're getting to a point where people are, going to knowingly give up their information or unknowingly give up their information, and perhaps in the future they might be incentivized to do so further. I mean, if you're profiting off somebody's information and not giving them a piece, of that profit, then it's a little disingenuous. But if you give them the opportunity to opt in versus opt out, then it's a good start. But yeah, I mean, it's Discord's job, and they seem to not like that shit, and as a result, they'll get rid of it. But I don't feel bad if I let a stupid bot on my server and it collected all of my information. That would be my fault now, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Stone Vapor, to clarify, because he says that I was told the opposite, Discord devs, all data is maintained for courts. That is true only if there is a filed report. So let's say somebody drops pedo porn in a channel. You can now you can report that channel, and it's who's coming in?
What's up, y'all?
All right, goodbye.
Oh,
okay. So
he was in voice. Okay? That's why the stream and the voice. It's all right. Eventually, you'll set up new rules and people will flow through. But
yeah, so like if you report it, what's up, yo?
What's up, motherfuckers?
You know what? You gotta respect any guy that comes into a voice channel with "What's up, yo?"
Hey, hell yeah, man! Are you kidding? It's better than just being peeping in and
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm such a
give it a good old
creeper.
sup, yo. Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah. So anyway, so the bottom line. Here we go. It's gonna be one of those nights. The bottom line is that if you report something, then it definitely goes into a whole different category, Stone, and then that is kept for court. But as far as like all of the flow of text that's going on, if there's no reporting or if there's anything, I think there's a spillover, and I don't know if it's 30 days or 60 days. But
you guys were talking about fucking cheating on us, like just openly on a server on Discord.
Oh,
that's so stupid, man.
There's how else do you communicate? I mean, do you go to a payphone down at the corner of the street?
You're telling me it's an open public
base.
server. It's not even a fucking
info.
Private chat. Like,
well, there was no discussion of cheating in that Discord server. There was joking around like every other Discord server.
So who gives a shit?
On.
Why are they using jokes as actual info?
So we can't joke now?
Yeah, jokes are cool. What's wrong with joking?
We can't joke now.
I agree.
Hey guys,
what's wrong with the jokes? So
what's wrong with my modding videos?
Hang on a second. So they said I was. That's so stupid. Wait. So they said they were botting because they were joking about botting?
I don't know. This all happened.
What information do they have from this bot? Like, this is what I'm trying to figure out.
Right? If somebody can post the screenshot, I don't know how public it is yet, but there's a screen.
It's not that public, but it's just a screenshot of.
AB is here. Hey guys,
talking about bots.
Yeah, so
it's pretty public.
So
like,
this is the clan.
It was legit. They said.
All right, hold on.
We
can do this for a little bit. Any from AB can unmute.
Yeah. Hello, friends.
Hi there.
And Ape.
All right. So what happened? Just tell us really quickly, and then we'll move on to some mobile news. Oh, here comes the screenshots. So you say something in your chat, and then a little robot records it and copy pastes it to an admin that's in another server. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
And so if you say, "Hey guys, nice cheated game," it sends a red alert, and then the admins go into some sort of like mode where they put on their helmets and then turn into Voltron, and then they ban you.
You're pretty much on the right track. Can I tell like a 30-second story? I won't take too much time.
Please.
So I was in the leadership chat, and so this just a quick example. So there would be something like, we would say something like, if we get removed, I'm going to nuke the whole thing. You know, obviously we're not going to nuke the whole thing. We're not the owners of the CWL server. We don't have any power to do so. But then someone would say, someone who had access to specific things, whether that be log into admin's Discord or, you know, the CWL Twitter or specific sheets, things like that were ran by CWL, would say like, man, I'm going to change all this stuff or I'm going to nuke it. And then about 5 hours later, the Twitter password would be changed. Or
so were you guys testing the theory? So you were making random
statements?
No.
We had no idea at this point. We had no idea that they were reading every single chat in our server in our leader chat. So this was our leader channel, and someone would say, yeah, I'm just going to nuke this and change the password and steal it. And then 8 hours later, the password is changed. And
let me ask you, because I don't know much about the bot. How did they sell this bot to you? Like, what's the selling point? What do they say? Like, hey,
the
install
functionality
this.
is to be able to check and run it against the ban list. So you can run clans against the ban list or players against the ban list to see if they've been in banned clans, if they're in suspensions, or
can't you
if
just check that Excel file for people that are on
You can, but then every time you have to pull up, you know, there's a lot of. Don't underestimate the power of Discord, nerds.
Okay, so you have Okay, so Fish, there's a list of people who have already been banned from this league, and the list is probably what, over 100 people by now. A lot of people,
probably.
So in order to keep up with the times, they said, "Hey, we built a bot."
Okay, so let me ask you some basic questions. Okay, first of all, and by bot. Please excuse my ignorance. I love Clash of Clans. I watch it all the time, but I have no idea how to play. And in fact, I've tried to play like on several occasions, and I jumped up to Town Hall 5, and I just don't know why. I'm really good at Clash Royale, okay? But I talk very honestly about businesses and the predatory monetization and Supercell maybe not being my best friends in the world and all that kind of shit. But I very much recognize they're really good games. But by botting, you mean exactly they're literally just bots playing the match, or
no, if you're talking about the cheating part, there are private servers, so there are offline servers
of Clash of Clans servers.
Yes, there are offline versions.
How do they do that?
Oh, it's already done. You can become any town hall level. You can have as much gold elixir as you want.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
And the point of it is so that you can take your enemy's base and emulate it on that private server and then practice. And then that would be a cheated attack because, you know, technically Clash of Clans only gives you 2 attacks to 3-star base. But with the private server, you can spend your whole afternoon trying to figure out how to beat it.
Because you're set up for the war for the day you know you're going to face.
Right, yeah, you got 24 hours to complete the war. So people have all day to figure this out. So this is the way a scenario would run with our gentleman here from Black Bombs. So let's say they have their own server with this bot running, not knowing what it's doing, thinking that it's just there to cross-check an Excel file. Mm-hmm. And then, one of the guys says like, "Oh, nice hit. I'm glad you did that hit and use the private server. Wink, wink, LOL, ha ha ha, tee hee hee, XD, all of the above."
Okay, so
and then there's an admin who's sitting in a bat cave, and he sees, "Oh look, so and so just said ha ha ha, LOL, tee hee hee, XD." And then that's how they get busted.
Okay, I got you. Whatever. So next time you lock up a chat,
what's sarcasm and what's not based on spying, I guess.
Well, I mean, next time it's just you don't have a fucking bot, and then fuck your bot, and then your server is private more, and you have a locked chat.
That's another good point that we actually never discussed private server or anything about it. And I mean, if we want to, I can make that leadership chat public. I'll show everyone. We didn't discuss private server in that leadership chat whatsoever.
So.
Yeah, hold on. Can I just ask a couple more questions? Guys? I'm really intriigued.
Yeah, no, I am too.
Yeah,
take as long as you want
guys, it's fine. Yeah, I don't care who's on the chat. It's fine. Anybody's here. I don't care. So, provided they're not dickbags. So, the reason why it's wrong to use a private server is it a moral and ethical dilemma, or is it strictly because that's not the way the game exists, and Supercell doesn't want you to do that, and we abide by Supercell? Or the
CWL brags to be a honest, fair play league, so it has a very strict fair play ethical value to that it holds to.
Okay, so now the reason, I can't get you to set your base up like that guy's base and fight you in Clash of Clans, can I?
No.
I'm asking really stupid questions, I know, but I just want to understand. Because you don't have the same shit as the guy that
every time they put a rule in there that every time you make a change to your base, because you get like 6 bases.
Okay.
Every time you make a change, you can't call a friendly challenge it for 24 hours.
24 hours?
Yeah, that's
so they are literally monetizing you out of fair practice in the game. That's the reason why people have created these private servers. Am I right?
Yeah, it's to stop what you would call sandboxing.
And sandboxing would be my ability to practice.
Just practicing, in fact.
Yeah.
Sandboxing. Who made up that term?
That's what it's called.
Isn't sandbox the place where you can do everything and play everywhere?
That's the point.
Remember when sandboxes were fun?
Okay, so first of all, I mean, that's a very interesting moral and ethical dilemma. The fact that they're literally telling you need to either spend money to practice the game or not, because that doesn't exist in Clash Royale.
No,
it's very totally different Clash Royale. They have fair, friendly matches at any point.
Yeah,
and with even cards, and you're allowed to do that. So that's really interesting. That whatever. But the CWL rules say you can't use that shit. Okay. All right. Well, use private shit next time. I'm not gonna say that I disagree with the private server. It blows my mind that those exist, though. They say my voice is cutting out. I don't know if it's your shit or
no. We're good on Mixlr. We're good
on Discord. Probably it's always the fails.
Yeah, our recording is fine.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, apparently my voice is very quiet on Discord. Maybe I can change my output on Discord though.
They can hire you if they want.
You can make my voice higher on Discord by right-clicking my voice.
Yeah, just right-click and hire him up. It's in your settings.
Not mine. So maybe it's rigged.
Now you're not getting the whole. I mean, you can't monetize the 24 hours. They won't they won't charge you gems or anything like this. But it's just something that they put in there as a. In fact, I gotta say, it was the community that cried out for it. They wanted it. Because people cried about their bases, being practiced on.
Oh.
There's a whole genre.
I don't like that, man. That's very interesting, but I've never played Clash of Clans. See, it doesn't exist in Clash Royale. Now, it's very different, right? Clash Royale is a deck. Clash of Clans is the way that I've set up. But, you got metas and shit, and people tend to set up things very similar. It's an interesting debate, but I guess if CWO says they don't like it, and people believe that they should be able to do it, then they should be doing it in I can't believe they can make private servers, though. That fucking blows my mind.
It kind of makes mad money, too.
It blows my mind. What do? Do they recreate the game, or are they redirecting the application?
Yeah, so he basically programmed the game like a model after Supercell.
He literally built a copy.
Yeah, and now he sells codes for like $80.
Wow. What a fucking smart guy. What a smart guy.
Don't worry about making games. Worry about making hacks.
That's really illegal, though, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's super illegal.
Here's the thing that Supercell's notorious for is they're very slow when it comes to retaliation against anybody that's profiting off of their IP. They don't really move very fast on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter if they move fast or just swift.
There was a guy that did this for several years before they finally...
They'll put you in jail, bro. Those guys are fucking Tencent, man. I would not fuck with the law, those guys. I'm impressed, but like it sounds super illegal. Like,
oh yeah,
fucking with billions of dollars of revenue by recreating the exact shit, really crazy.
So, anyways, the bottom line of this story is that there was a specific admin who had the skill to write this bot, I'm assuming, and peddled it off to all these servers, and now the SpyBot is everywhere. And everyone just found out last night, so it was kind of a big deal last night when it happened.
Shut the bot down, I suppose, right? I mean, and then get your private chats, boys.
No, now it's duplicating itself. It's in your Facebook account. It's in your Snapchat. It's everywhere.
It's like a malware now.
Yeah, it's like AIDS, like real AIDS.
Wow.
No, all you got to do is shut it off. Yeah, that's true. That would be funny if it took over. It's like, I am now the owner of your server. Biatch!
Really cool shit, man. I love Clash of Clans and Clash Royale talk. Like it's my favorite, but I don't know anything about Clash of Clans, so I'm just asking you basic questions. But it sounds like there's a lot of problems with that.
The only problem that there really is that these leagues are ran by kids and people on Xanax and people who drink wine a lot. You know, they all have something that, I don't know, like they lose their marbles after a while, and maybe it's just because
they want to win a game.
We weren't supposed to dictate each other outside of the rules of the game, but people are trying
dictate each other outside of the rules. Well, it's Supercell's jobs to shut down shit that's going on outside. Yeah, but when you have a private league, you get to decide, and when you load somebody else's bot, well, and
your SpyBot,
yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably the most overreaching I have ever heard from a private community. I mean, does this happen in Call of Duty? I mean, SpyBots, you know, things like that. Like we're gonna listen in on your Discord channels and like hear you say, "I cheat, GG."
Yeah.
You know, it's really crazy, but I guess it happens.
If the private server company that could be, well, I mean, I hear about guys getting charged all the time. So they catch them, the biggest ones, when they want to. If you want, I mean, if you want to go do it, man, like fucking, I guess, like, you know, I mean, if this guy's made millions, it might have been worth it for him to try it out. It's you know, they say go big or go home, and then, but I'm the guy who gets caught. That's the reason why I would never even consider, like, you know, doing that. I just. You know, that's just what happens. Somebody's going to get caught, man. You know, hopefully it's not you. Or
are you talking about the bot or the private server?
The private server guy. The bot is not illegal. The bot is just trying to catch people for using private servers, from what I gather. And
I'm gonna. You know what? I don't know. We're gonna find out what happens with the Discord. There's 2 complaints filed, so I guess we'll see what happens with the results.
They might shut down the bot. I mean, it's who knows?
Well, they might shut down that server. Who knows?
The CWL server?
Yeah.
Wipe it clean, hopefully.
If you wake up in the morning, it's like about like 4 or 5 people, I think. I don't know. A bunch of people left and quit. There's some that are in here in the chat.
Like YouTubers or?
No. Oh, no, more like single moms and, you know, cat owners.
Single moms specifically?
I mean, just a bunch of random people, not like professionals.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Random specific moms are good.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like a 14-year-old kid who's in fact, I think there was a 14-year-old kid who was an admin.
Some say single moms are the best kind of moms. That was, you know.
Yeah.
That's just some people, though.
All over. It was a bunch of different people. That's all I was trying to say.
You're not going to date any other moms than single moms, dude. So, you know, get on the single mom train, bro.
Okay, that train passed me by.
So CWL is a league specifically for single moms.
Yes, absolutely.
As per Rigoletto 2018. Yeah. All right, sign me up.
I'm digging my hole deeper now, guys.
Dig your hole deeper. Fuck me, dude.
It's a league. It's just a league.
All right.
Everyone's getting bent out of shape now.
Shit.
Well, that is the story of the SpyBot. And everyone's up in arms. So I guess we'll find out what happens with this.
Up in arms, and you're just sitting there on the fence. I quit Clash, but I'm still here to fucking tell you guys to get off my lawn. hanging in there so you can stick with the drama. Hey, listen, man. I'm not gonna hate. It's some fun shit, man. Clash, a great game, bro.
What I understand is why people keep complying with this league. That's the only problem that I have with it personally.
Oh, what's your other favorite league?
Well, I'm not really into a favorite of a league, but this one has been by far the worst ran since its inception.
Maybe your league will be better, dude.
I'll make a rig league. How about that?
You gonna rig it up?
And I'll have no cheating. I'll have my own SpyBot.
No cheating. Don't use that private server. You must pay money.
Honor system.
Every 24 hours. It's very interesting. So I can understand why that makes the game makes it a little bit more fair.
Here's the thing: if I think I'm not sure if this was even possible ever, but if Supercell had the ability to bring some sort of league system into the game,
right,
and it would have took a lot of the administration away from players, that would have been a good thing. But
they have wars. What the fuck is a war?
Well, I mean more than a war. I mean like a bracket.
What's more than a war?
Doesn't Clash Royale have a bracket system now?
For the wars are just like wars. Like, you can put quotations around. They're fucking great, man. But it's like pre-alpha wars. So you go to war against 5 other clans or 4 other clans.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a whole bunch of hanky-panky until war day. It's called Collection Day. You play a few different matches. It's super fun, but you're not playing against these other clans. You're playing people, and you're being ranked, and then the ranks between you will get matched and all that kind of shit. So it's a wonky sort of war system.
Oh, because they're trying to keep that you find somebody live when you play.
You get one battle in the war. You get Collection Day. Yeah, so you're there, but they've done it. Honestly, man, they've done a great job, dude. Clash Royale, I haven't done content in a year and a half because it kills my fucking soul.
Yeah.
Largely because, for the same reasons that people probably like Clash of Clans, they see a game that is as good as chess, or something like that. They're like, man, Clash of Clans, it is such a strategic game. If it wasn't so fucking pay to win, and it was a lot more fair, and everything was just a lot more even, if they sold a box set of Clash of Clans, the box set for $100, you get all the pieces, man, they can make esports out of this shit. Everybody thinks that about Clash of Clans, I'm sure, at some point. And the same of Clash Royale. If you just sold me a fucking pack of cards, and I didn't need to level it up to level 10 million, and do this kind of shit. And,
10 million.
But the skill and the amazingness of the game is so good, right? So I love that game. I love them both for the exact same types of reasons. But I don't know if they care to do anything more than make money, because the second you try and emulate actual sports, then you're trying to call yourself out for what you are, and you're not sports. There is a lot of sports amidst the monetization, but they care about money first.
If they would have made the wars 2 hours long instead of 24, there would be less cheating because you wouldn't have time. That'd fix it all. And if you were asleep while the war was on, well, too bad. Wake up.
And that's tough. That's
Get a
tough
clock.
for people to say, and people want to be able to. So I think
plan better.
You need a day. You can't do that. I mean, we even plan better. It's a mobile game, right? It's very tough to say to people, right? Some people can do it, but if you're preventing a large amount of people from playing your game, then it's counterproductive. So you need people to jump on and play at any time over the course. It's very, very difficult. Clash of Clans is a lot easier to do, right? Because you're just matching. You're not playing a live battle.
The thing is when Clash of Clans first came out, and this, the name itself, that you clash against other clans, they did not program the game that way in 2012 when it was released. It was a trophy cup pushing game. That's strictly what it was. And then it wasn't until 2 years later everyone was like, we want Clan Wars, we want Clan Wars. So they made Clan Wars, and it was a major hit. It was what everybody wanted. And now people don't just want Clan Wars. Now they want leagues.
Well, even that's why you get CWO and that kind of stuff, and that's why you there has to be rules, man. Like I said, right?
I don't know, man. I don't agree with SpyBots though. You'll never get me to agree on that.
Nobody's gonna use the fucking bot now, right? Nobody's gonna let a
There's
bot in.
There's 10,000 people in this league.
Well, it's gonna. Clearly, this is a story that we're talking about. So tomorrow or next week, things will be a little bit different, right? It's not like everybody's gonna be jumping at the next league bot.
I heard 3 admins already jumped out a window, so I don't know. Things are changing already.
Drama. Drama.
Yeah. So that is the story of the little spy bot that could. And if that's all you guys came here to hear about Clash spying, that's all you're going to get. We're going to talk about some mobile news because honestly, we got a lot of good stuff here with PUBG Mobile, Fortnite, and a couple of other games. So that was our little Clash pre-show. And yeah, you know what? I think we should dedicate an entire show next time, Fish, where we kind of really are more prepared for some things with the games. Unless you want to just like...
You got to teach me Clash. I mean, I can't talk about Clash of Clans. Like, I'm asking noob questions about...
Well, you jammed us Town Hall 5. That was embarrassing.
There's like smart people that you know and hang out in your channel every day that aren't retards and they play good games. So the fact they play Clash of Clans means that I'm confirmed.
They're the most loyal. Yeah, that's why I love the community so much.
I don't need to play Clash of Clans. I watch so much Clash of Clans, and I have for many years. For somebody who doesn't play Clash of Clans, I try. It's not for lack of trying. I just can't play the fucking game. I don't understand why. Maybe if somebody sat me down for a few hours, they'd be able to explain it to me, right? But I respect the game a lot, just like I respect Clash Royale. But I know how to play Clash Royale. I'm a really good player at Clash Royale, so I think I could tag myself in. But I need to learn a little bit more about Clash of Clans to talk about it, though.
Yeah, I think if you got into it, I think you'd like it. It's
sure.
And actually,
the goblin levels, dude. I tried the PvE shit. My dudes kept dying. I kept fucking gemming to make more of them, and they kept dying. And everybody was like throwing out fucking, terms that I didn't understand. And
oh, wait a minute. Maybe we should test your knowledge. So, do you know what like a gobo ho is?
No. Yeah, that was the shit that people were fucking me with, right?
Everybody basically just shortened the troop names.
Blobs and fucking, yeah.
Yeah, it was golems, bowlers, hogs.
Yeah.
Go, bo, ho. But now
everything is a go, bo, ho, schmo.
Yeah, now it's too long.
Queen fly high rank guy. It's cool, but I just didn't understand it. Yeah, you gotta shorten it.
Yeah. Well, there's a new one that even passed me up. It's called the Falcon, and it's like one of the most popular hits. I don't even know what it is.
Falcon?
If anyone wants, yeah, it's called the Falcon.
It's like the goat. Remember from Just Waiting?
The goat.
The guy made like all the different like the penis, like puppetry penis shit.
Yeah, I heard all the latest YouTube videos. Like,
hey, you want to see the Falcon?
You want to see the Falcon right now? Well, go to my channel, like and subscribe.
Falcon.
Yeah,
Bam.
I don't know what the Falcon stands for. I don't know if it's an acronym or what it means. As far as I know, they have not introduced a Falcon troop into the game, so I'm not really sure what that is.
Ho is good though. I like that. It's funny.
The gobo ho.
What does ho stand for?
Hogs. They just took the first 2 letters of every troop. That's what you got.
Well, it is. I'm sure there's a lot of similarities between Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, but they're very, very, very different.
Oh, dude, the merging of the troops is even more and more. Now, was it
I think we're getting heroes.
Are you guys getting heroes?
Somebody leaked, I think, from last week that there was data mine of the fact that there might be some heroes. I think it was fucking OJ made a video of it actually, but I suppose
OJ makes
we're getting
videos.
Heroes. I'm down, man. Like I'm really like for sure.
Is it gonna be like the heroes from Clash, like the Barbarian King?
I think so. Archer Queen or whatever. Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong. Why not? I mean, heroes are cool, man. Give us more shit.
I wonder how a hero would work on that tiny little Clash Royale map. It'd be too powerful.
Give it an ultimate, man. You can use them once per game.
One ultimate, that would be freaking cool.
Yeah, choose them, man. One ultimate, it changes the tide of battle. It's great. I love it. Fucking right, man. Just give us shit to play with, dude.
We get so hyped on the easiest things. You give us a hero and then we like freak out. We love the game again.
The game makes sense and it works is good. It's when you try and like get things out of a game that it was never meant to have. Like, here's the thing about Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. If somebody says, should I play Clash of Clans or Clash Royale? The answer is they're really amazing games. You're either going to play 10 million hours, you're going to spend $10 million. They are monetized very predatorily. You could argue against it, but you'd be fucking blind and ignorant to do so. Therefore, they're really, 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 really fun and very skilled games that are super poorly monetized. Realize that, and then go have some fun and learn how to play the game. And I will add to that. Most people who lose at Clash Royale, and I bet you the same is true of Clash of Clans, most people who lose at Clash Royale, it's not the cards and the levels and the monetization. It's because they suck. So I think the problem with the monetization of those games is that they create players who are convinced that it's the monetization that's the reason why they suck. But I firmly believe that it's because they actually suck.
Yeah, possibly.
So have fun in Clash of Clans and Clash Royale, but never expect it to be a fair game for monetization. Never expect them to care about competitive play and fair competitive play. They never will. Supercell never will. They might feign it. They're doing the league for Clash Royale. They're doing this whole marketing esports thing. I hope it does really well. But that's all it really is. It's an advertisement for Clash Royale. It's not fucking Super Smash Brothers esports. It's not Hearthstone esports or League of Legends. They're still the games that we know and love. They're pay to win, amazing games.
Well, Clash of Clans brought me back into gaming from a long time ago. Let's just put it that way. I went from like console player and PC player to like having like years just not touching any games at all. Not really interested in sitting down with console games just because of how busy you get with life and work and full-time job and all, you name it. And it's really hard to like I really did my best, I think, with Skyrim. I really loved Skyrim. You can save the game wherever, and you can
go at your own pace.
You can go at your own pace, and it's an awesome world to get stuck in.
Single player.
Love it. It was
my kid
a great
loves
game.
Skyrim and
I
those
love
kinds
Skyrim.
of games.
I'll probably repeat a Skyrim visit, sometime in the future because it's just so good. And I love that game. And then after that, I stopped, and it was a commercial that brought me to download Clash of Clans. I didn't think that I would love it as much as I did, and the first couple of months, you treat it like every other mobile game. You pick it up, you play it a little bit the first few days, you put it down. Maybe you delete it, maybe you don't. But I kept it, and like you called it last week. You called it your Zen garden, and I loved that that comment because it really does become that. Like I don't want to delete it because of all the time I spent.
You made it your own.
Yeah.
It's very personal, unlike Clash Royale. Yeah, but very different. That's why I believe there's a lot more staying power in Clash of Clans. And I will add to the pay-to-win element. The games are fairly monetized that you can play free-to-play. In fact, some of the best players in the world for Clash Royale, and I'm assuming the same for Clash of Clans, are free-to-play players. But the amount of time that you need to spend in order to educate yourself, learn, and hit all those timers is really, really painstaking. You have to go through a lot of fiery hoops in order to get that kind of education. And the further the years progress, the harder that is to do. So it's easier to say for the people who got in day one Clash Royale, year one Clash of Clans. But nowadays it's a lot harder to do that kind of stuff. And it's more so the fact that the meta's changed. They rebalance cards, and all of a sudden the card that you've never used before is the card that you need to use. Therefore, not only do you not know how to use it, but it's under-leveled. And it creates all those problems. Like Hearthstone, you get a card, it might be really rare, but you don't have to upgrade that card. So it's the monetization that kind of creates that difficulty for the free-to-play barrier. But yeah, they've got some great data punchers. You can play these games for free all day. Clash of Clans a little bit differently, but I could argue that Clash of Clans is much better monetized than Clash Royale, just like vice versa.
Monetization was never an issue in the past. When we were kids, the game had a price, you paid it, and then you owned the game. And it's so different now. Now people give you a free game and then they microtransaction you. So it's like totally reversed from what it used to be. In fact, by the end of this show, we will talk about one game that got in trouble with their pay-to-win model. But we should get to some of these stories here real quickly. And if you want, we can sprinkle it with Clash and CR all night. I don't care. It's fun to talk about. But so here's the thing: and here's just my interpretation of you. So if I'm wrong, correct me now, because I don't want to be wrong on my assumption of how you think about this. But when I hear you talk about a mobile game, and I know that you have a Twitch channel, I know that you look at it from a certain angle that I don't, because I'm not interested in streaming games. Mm-hmm. But like if you were to treat a mobile game like The Perfect Woman, and everything is the best, the pay to win, there's no pay to win, mm-hmm. the monetization is perfect, the game play is perfect, the community is great, it's Twitch streamable, or at least has good streamability.
Right.
All of those factors, and I wish I would have wrote these down because maybe we can score these someday. But what game comes the closest to The Perfect Woman as far as in mobile or in games?
Right now, today?
Well, just your opinion, I guess. Today or yesterday?
It's going to be the fair. Well, I mean, there's so many different types of games, right? So, but I mean, successful games nowadays are all multiplayer. They have some form of PvP or multiplayer co-op, like you play with your friends, right? Like all the biggest games in the world. So, the MOBAs work really well, but they're. I haven't tried Paladin Strike. I think the best game on mobile is Ark Mobile that I'm trying out right now. It'll be out at the end of the month.
Tell us about it.
It's Ark on mobile. It's like, have you played Ark on PC?
Well, for those that haven't played Ark, we need to do a synopsis story. You could do that.
It's like Rust with dinosaurs. I'm fucking really bad at describing shit, but like it's like Rust with dinosaurs.
Rust with dinosaurs. Okay, I get that. So there's some base building, some sort of survival, and dinosaurs.
Yeah. Survival, base building, fuckloads of dinosaurs. I mean, there's like almost 100 different types of dinosaurs in this game, and they are huge. It's like being in Jurassic Park, man. Is the full game. There's PvP servers, PvE servers. PvP, like, you have full on just massive raids. You raid people's bases with huge dinosaurs and shit. It's like being in Jurassic Park. Or there's a PvE game where you don't have to fight other players. You just battle the elements. It is.
Oh, wait, so you can battle other people?
Oh, buddy, the PvP servers are like no holds barred PvP servers, man. They are like huge Tyrannosaurus Rex, battles with just brontosauruses. They're huge, man.
So you can either fight the dinosaurs or you can jump on their back and then go crash somebody else's base.
Bro, you can tame the dinosaurs, you could breed the dinosaurs, you can fly the dinosaurs, you can ride the dinosaurs.
Wow.
You fight the dinosaurs. It's so insane. You have no idea. And it's like, so if you go and you search YouTube, you go on Ark Survival, is the exact same game on mobile. Like, identical. And it's made by the developer who made all of the Grand Theft Auto games for mobile and Bully for mobile. So these guys know PC games made for mobile.
All right, so what happens when the dinosaur gets hungry and it's your dinosaur? Does he eat your house, or what happens?
When you tame a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta like keep everything alive, right? Like, right, it's like so everything will decompose over time. Like, your shit will rot. You'll beat your weapons down and they'll break. And so you're constantly it's a survival game, right? So it's like what you're playing Last Day. And I'm happy to talk about Last Day because I did play it a while back.
I'll give you my interpretation of the game after 2 days. But this is interesting because Ark has something that Last Day doesn't have. There's no PvP function in it, as far as I can tell.
There's no PvP. There's no PvE multiplayer. There's really no like actual multiplayer. They're developing it. I did a real deep analysis of the game. And at one point, I was planning on playing it and streaming it and YouTubing it. I did not. But we can talk about that after and get into it in entirety. But that's Ark.
Yeah.
And it's coming out this month. And
I went and looked for it. And I couldn't find it. I didn't know you had a beta version of it.
Yeah, I locked into the beta, so I've literally just been trying to grind out as much as I can to generate content for my YouTube for when the game comes out. So
it sounds like a winner for Twitch too.
We're gonna love this game. Well, yeah, there's no timers or like any of that shit. So like the problem with Twitch and streaming is like Clash of Clans. Fuck me, dude. Like the balls of the Clash of Clans streamers, man. They're literally playing slots on stream. You have to spend money every stream. And that's what it was with Clash Royale with me, man. It was like I spent minimum $10 a stream every stream, and we're talking like bare minimum, right? Just to fucking stream the game, let alone like make a tournament and that kind of stuff.
You're gemming time, right?
You're gemming time, man, and it's fucking weird. So, and that's the same thing with Last Day on Earth. It's like I did stream it. I fucking streamed it for 8 hours Last Day on Earth, and how much? Sure as hell watched my bitch just walk across that dot, man, for 10. I didn't fucking pay jack shit, bro. I fucking watched him and I talked
Dude, those are like 30-minute walks.
Bro, I don't give a shit, man. I have a conversation with people. I sit there watching it, knowing that I'm not spending money. Because with Last Day on Earth,
that would be the equivalent of somebody streaming their troops getting farmed.
Well, it's in the clouds, bro. Like, you know how many fucking Clash of Clans
30 minutes of nothing
going
on.
Clouds for fucking 45 minutes, not even finding a goddamn base? It's the same fucking shit, man. Can you please direct me to a fucking base? No, you can't, so I'm going to sit here in the fucking clouds till I find one, right? So, Last Day was the first game that literally like monetized the time where it made sense. Where you're like, well, yeah, if I had to walk over there, it would take me a lot of time.
All right, guys, we're gonna watch my wizards cook here. How's the chat? How's everybody doing? Great. All right. Yeah. No, can't do that.
Well, you can't. Well, exactly. But like, if your dude was so here's the thing, man. It'd be cooler if they made it a little bit cooler to watch him walk or to fucking see him walk, you know, like so you could actually like catch what's going on. But instead, the bitch just fucking dot and he walks across the map so slowly. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing, man. The only thing Ark is missing is zombies. That's it. I mean, but
sounds like it doesn't need it.
Last Day on Earth is the dream game from 2017, in my opinion. But it's a really good game.
Oh wow! So it's been in beta for a while.
For years, man. 2 years now.
Man. Well, I'll tell you what I think of Last Day on Earth. It's a great game. It's a great pace. I love the artwork. Design is very simple, but it doesn't matter to me. It has a good feel.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It has a good feel for it, you know, even with the grass, and even though it's very simplified, kind of cartoony, but it looks great. And the biggest seller for me is I really do enjoy grind games. I like the time I spent building my Clash base. I know that I'm going to keep that base for a very long time, and I will always go back to it, and I'll always relive that base and enjoy that base because of all the time spent on it. And I think a lot of people that are listening to this are the same. They have games that have so much time invested in them that they're never going to delete them. They're just going to walk away for a little bit, and then they're going to come back. And I can see right now with Last Day on Earth, it's going to be the same thing. I'm really enjoying the time that I spend with it. And here's for me, as a busy person, and anybody out there who has a full-time job, has kids, has to cook, has to clean, has yard work, all of the above. You can set your guy off to trek off to another forest, and it'll say he'll be there in 30 minutes. Now you have a choice. You can either spend the energy points to run there instantly, or you could put your phone back in your pocket and then just catch up to your game in 30 minutes. It's perfect for me.
I can't shit on the game, dude. I've literally played it for 8 hours. I thought it was very reasonable. There are a couple of things that got me. Number one, just let me fucking grind, man. Like, why can't you just put 5 million trees in this area and make me spend 4 hours to chop them down and give me like 1 XP per tree and make me get 10 million XP? I hate games that make you stop playing, because that means you have to manage your time around the game, or you're losing your value in the game because it becomes a slave to your time. Right? So you're either missed out on the fucking grinds, or you missed out on the travel time because you forgot to log in and fucking set it to, you know what I mean? So it's like the inconvenience around it really bothered me, right? I'm like, fuck me, dude. I wanted to play this game for 5 fucking hours, and like, I think the monetization is old school, man. But,
it is. It's not bad.
It's a really good game. It's a really good game, and it's addictive. And I as a guy who hates autoplay, dude, I even liked the auto farming. Like, I liked it. I'm like, this is great, dude. He's just picking up the shit, and like, and I hate autoplay games, dude. I thought it was a really charming game. As a guy who vehemently hates predatory pay-to-win games, speaks out against them. The only reason I'm not playing that game is, number one, it's a really bad YouTube game, or a Twitch game. Twitch game rather for streaming. And number 2, like Ark is out now, so like I don't really need that anymore.
Run both games concurrently and have a blast. You got enough screen real estate for that, maybe.
I have no time. Well, even Ark, I could literally. I have fucking dinosaurs to fucking kill, and I got a level.
I got no time. There's dinosaurs to kill.
So you get a new character on a new server. He's level 0, right?
Yeah.
You can't craft dick.
Yeah.
And it's all about the different servers, right? So it's like I don't know if you ever played DayZ, right? But like it's the same shit, right? You die and you start all over again. Right?
Yeah.
In Ark, it's the same shit. You die and all your shit is gone. I mean, like a PvP server, like the guy who killed you is gonna pick up your shit, so you're fucking back. But like on a brand new server, you got to level up to do anything to unlock the opportunity to craft anything from pickaxe to a saddle to a. Oh yeah, the game is, dude. You have no idea how epic Ark is, man. Like Last Day on Earth. There's no time for it when Ark comes out, man. It's that epic. Your tribe of people, you got to see these battles, man.
There'll be clans, so you'll have
there's tribes.
Excellent work.
But there's only 10 people per tribe, so we're gonna have to like ally up and shit. But yeah, I want to fucking ruin people, dude. Like it's so brutal, man. Like they have just like you just tame all these fucking dinosaurs, man, and they're literally the same ones as on PC and console. It looks amazing.
Man.
Yeah.
What's the release date on this?
Like this month, dude. I bet you they launch it by the end of May, guaranteed.
Okay. You guys, I'll need a team.
Yeah, we got to team up. We got to ally.
Let's get a team.
Got to get on. We got to fuck people. You have no idea, Rig.
Let's tribe up, guys. Let's tribe up. We could do this.
You're gonna be blown away. You have no idea how amazing this game is. Mobile PUBG, I was very impressed with. The bots made me not want to play it. Because, like, dude, there's not even bots in Clash of Clans. Not that I fucking doubt. I play Clash Royale. I've never played against a bot in my life.
Yeah.
I don't play PvP games against bots. That game died the second there was bots. But it was a beautiful game, Mobile PUBG. Ark is mind-blowing. Like, just fucking mind-blowing.
I'm going to have to watch some YouTube videos. Man, this might be something for one of you new YouTube content creators out there to jump into right now before it gets big. Sounds like a good game.
I would strongly suggest any of your YouTube guys look into this game. Strongly suggested.
I have like a debate now. Zombies or dinosaurs?
Well, the zombies, like the dinosaurs are not like isometric fucking like weighted on a timer thing. Like you could farm all fucking day in Ark if you wanted to. Like there's no timers in it. Now, how do they monetize it? They do it 2 ways. You could buy a pass. It's called the Primal Pass, like a VIP, $5 a month, and you get no ads. Okay, and you get double XP.
Double XP.
They also sell some booster type of items as well. But dude, forget about it. We play Clash Royale, Clash of Clans. Forget about the monetization for a second. It's a $70 fucking PC game that they're giving us for free on mobile. And there's zero timers. You could do everything. You can
where's the money come? How do they make the money? What's that part?
Well, people are gonna buy the VIP pass, obviously, for $5 a month or 40.
And what's that? VIP means like the dinosaurs pull up to your house, or what do you mean?
Double XP and no ads. So they have ads.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Okay, well, you watch an ad or whatever, fucking. There's no ads. You take the ads away.
Somebody in the chat's asking, Stone Vapor's asking if Ark is made by Ubisoft.
PC and console Ark were made by Wildcard, and the game's not been without its share of problems and bugs and optimization. But this version is made by Wardrum Studios. They made all the Grand Theft Auto mobile games and Bully on mobile. So they're really good if you play any of the GTA games on mobile or Bully on mobile.
Is it an exact port of the PC or is it a stripped down version?
No, the only thing they don't have yet are world bosses. But they don't have the expansions yet, so it's the original base game, but it's the entire fucking game. Dude, I swear to God, Rick, I was literally I built a raft, right? After a few days, I was able to build a raft and go on the fucking, the water.
Okay.
And I saw in one scene in front of me, at least 30 dinosaurs flying and fucking there were probably 50, dude.
Wait, they're in the air too?
You could fly. You could fucking tame a fucking pteranodon and fly.
Oh my God.
Bro, the game is, I
want to fly.
I've been now obviously I've been like sacrificing my stream because nobody knows this game exists, so I basically have no viewers when I'm streaming it. But I'm doing it to capture the footage for YouTube. But like I'm sitting there on my own stream, like I can't even believe I'm like playing Jurassic Park on my phone. Basically, it is amazing, dude.
It sounds
Ark Survival Evolved.
Wonderful.
Yeah, for mobile, Ark Survival Evolved. It is. And the only comments I'm hearing about people who played it on console is that it's optimized better than Xbox. The same shit we heard about mobile PUBG, basically. But this game is fucking huge. The server size is 50 per server. So, and if you see some of the PvP battles, man, like I really want to destroy some shit with you guys. Like, I want to fuck some people up. Like, you have no idea, man. Taming a fucking brontosaurus. These things are so huge, man. I'm getting all excited like a little.
I know, you're going to be excited.
I should. Like, it's that good.
And I'm not even down right now on last day. Last day is still it's giving me a lot of fun. Here's the problem. And this is a big problem. When I left Clash and I told everyone, hey guys, I'm going to play Lineage 2 Revolutions. And I didn't know anything about that game. I had no idea that the people that I brought over would give Netmarble a combined total profit of about $30,000.
Of course they would, man. They're classic.
They're so pissed.
These guys are so fucking filled with money. They're willing to spend it anywhere. That's why these good games.
I'm not recommending it. I'm just saying, hey, sounds good. If you want to join me, don't hate me.
All it is training and fighting dinosaurs. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? All fucking.
Wait a minute. You can put armor on your dinosaurs?
Oh, you can do everything, man. You could have there's guns, there's turrets. There's everything. This game is insane. Look at the launch trailer, man. You fucking see this game. This is no joke. You can spray paint your dinos. Scott's all over it, dude. He's on the big.
Oh, dude, so I can put graffiti on the side of my brontosaurus.
Scott's doing PoE. Cool. He's doing PoE. I'm gonna play Guild Wars too. Like I'm heading the PC direction. But fucking let's piss off at this fucking game, man. We can sacrifice mobile later. This shit is good, man. I'm playing on an 8+, but it runs on a 6S or a 6, I think.
Okay. Will it be Android and iOS?
Yep.
On release.
On release, cross-platform. We'll be playing with each other regardless of Android and iOS. Dude, this fucking game is incredible.
My 9+ is ready.
Oh, you have no idea, man. You're 9+. What the fuck
S9,
is that?
the S9 Plus.
Oh, you got a Samsung. How is it?
Yeah, I love it. The slow motion camera is incredible.
Oh, nice, dude. Yeah,
it's got so many features. It's amazing.
It'll play on everything, man. All of their videos on the mobile, they have their own mobile site on YouTube where they show you all the features. They've got about 30 or 40 videos up already. No. It's coming to mobile. It is a PC game and it's a console game, but it's coming to mobile. It's in beta.
All right, guys, we got to have a Buy Forever clan. Seriously, we'll have to wait for this game to come out. It's not out yet.
So we're going to have to ally up on the same server between tribes. Because, let's say there's 50 of us. We're about to split into 5 different tribes or whatever. But the key is to ally, just so we just destroy everybody.
So you said the servers were only 50 people big, or what did you say?
50 people.
In a server, a whole server.
Yeah, on the island.
Oh, it's kind of like Zoned.
I don't know what Zoned is. The island. Oh, well, I mean, like DayZ. There's 10 million different DayZ servers. Each server is the whole DayZ island. And DayZ servers have 60 people, just to give you an idea.
Oh, wait, is it level based? Like, do you keep progress?
On your server, yes, but not on another server.
Okay, got it.
Is spray painting a dinosaur something to get excited about? If you like spray painting dinosaurs.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure that it wasn't
like Pokemon. I saw somebody breeding this little rainbow fuzzy little fucking. You could fish, you can craft, you could. It's whatever you want. I mean, or it's shit if you don't want to fucking play in dinosaur land, right?
Oh, so if you don't want to be fighting, you can go to the river and go fish. I love it.
Yeah, or you could just breed. Breeding requires
breed.
You need.
You mean dinosaurs?
Metal. You need to build you need to get up to the point where you can build a metal structure and build an air conditioning unit. There's electricity in the game. You can pipe water from the fucking dude. This game is you have no idea. It is. First of all I'm going to tell you is everybody who plays this game on mobile is going to fucking die in 4 minutes flat. And it's the most brutal game ever. It is not a fucking mobile game. It's a full PC game on mobile. It's incredible.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
It was incredible.
I'm just glad it's not another Battle Royale game coming out.
No, or you could play PvE, and there's a single player mode as well. I believe it's offline, so you could literally just build your shit and die.
Wow, man, this sounds like a killer game.
Learning curve for noobs is harsh as Scottoria, and he's absolute dude. My first night on this game, I can't even believe it, dude. It was like you're just not even gonna believe it. The only thing that could come close to this is like having like a VR version of it. It is the most jaw-dropping experience I've ever played. On mobile, it's even crazier. Just to see that happening in your hands. Fucking love it. Highly encourage any gamer or content creator to get into it. But as for last day, bro, if you're looking, sorry, I got a guy with a motorcycle outside.
That's all right.
I'd do that for YouTube if I was just focusing on YouTube. Last day seems like pretty good YouTube fodder, but it's kind of like been in perpetual beta for a couple of years. But fun game, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it, and it's out now. So if you want, you can check it out. Last Day on Earth. I'm enjoying it. It's a little slow. Like for Clashers, you're not going to have your Town Hall 10 in 2 weeks. So your house is going to look really shanty at first, and you got to really work hard at gathering all materials to make your place bigger and stronger.
I like it. It's such a beautiful game. The artwork is so original, and it's all like real artwork. They've done so many assets for it. They've got a huge team working on that project, man. They spent so much money on advertising, but it's raking in money, man.
I just got the plans for the chopper, and
I wonder how long it's going to take you to build it.
I don't know. I'm curious though, man. But now, you get very goal oriented. So you're like,
of course.
Oh, I need 5 sprockets, and then while you're out gathering, you're like looking.
You're
for
making
sprockets.
Me want to play it, actually, dude. No, I'm telling you, man. Like I bet you thought I was gonna fight you a little bit on that.
I thought you were a little bit.
Not a bit.
Last day. Ugh.
I like fighting bad shit. But that game is you got to really want to hate on a game like they've done a great job, man. And
oh, dude, I was so happy when I sewn my first shirt. I was like, yes, I have a shirt because I've been running around naked for about 2 days. I lost my gear the first day. I got ganked. That was it.
Grind in Last Day on Earth. No, not really. It's you do grind in Last Day on Earth. They have the auto gathering after you kill the zombies, and I
don't recommend that though. It's because you walk right into zombies.
Oh, you'll totally die.
Yeah.
But it's nice. That's why I didn't mind it, man. I hate autoplay, and I was actually enjoying. Well, after you clear the area, it's safe, except for the PvP guys that come.
Yeah, exactly. And
but
once you kill all the zombies in the map, then you can go hit on auto, and then it'll collect everything.
Yeah, but then you're done, right? So you have to travel back to an area, which takes like a half an hour or longer, depending on where you have to go to. So you have to put the game down. It's just like Clash of Clans in that respect. Therefore, it's very convenient for you to have a session and then put it down for a while.
I like it. And I know what games. Okay, so we have a couple of news articles, and then we'll wrap it up tonight. Having a lot of fun talking about these games, though. But
I know, right, Stone Vapor?
There was one game that did it all wrong. So,
or just an understatement. Look at that video. Hold on, before you do that, look at the video in your Discord right now. Just scroll through it. This is mobile footage of the game.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Wait, this is mobile?
Yes,
that's mobile.
That is a fucking phone. Look at the UI.
Oh my
Lord!
Look
at the UI. Look how clean that UI. I'm getting so excited. I know.
Sweet baby Jesus, look at that,
bro. I'm not even kidding. Like this is. Now you can see why I was getting excited.
Wow, I wonder how they made this work on phone. They did something right. I wonder what engine this is.
It's Unreal 4.
Unreal? Okay, so the same as the Lineage 2. No wonder.
Fuck Lineage 2.
No, it's the same. Jeez.
Sorry, I just had to add that.
All right. Yeah.
I don't.
Different strokes for different folks.
It's a very successful game. People love the autoplay. Lineage.
It does look good though,
dude. It's like being in Jurassic Park. It is the like look how clean the UI is, dude, for mobile.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? That the Unreal Engine is not even the best graphical engine for mobile now. There's another one called Unity. Have you seen the graphics for that Unity engine?
I know Unity very well, man. Like
it looks amazing too. These mobile games are incredible.
Your engine than Unity, but Unity is much easier and cheaper to work in. I've done some shit in Unity before.
Their water rendering in Unity looks amazing.
Unreal is very, 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 very good.
I think Unreal is just
more
constantly updating, and it's a powerhouse.
Well, Unity is very easy. It's much easier. It's much more plug and play. There's a lot more assets for it, like tons more assets for it. It's much cheaper in general to build for and develop for. There's more people that do Unity coding, and Unity is like basically most people start by learning Unity nowadays. It's just another C. Mm-hmm.
Well, the game that did it all wrong was Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. They are the losers of the week. They had an article come out about their in-app purchases that were so ridiculous that there was an entire gamer revolt to the company. Jam City is the company that made it.
Yeah.
And I guess it was so bad that you could not do anything because of time restrictions, and you had to basically buy time.
Yeah,
it was unplayable unless you
paid.
It
was like in the middle of a narrative scene. Like they would be like in the middle of text, and they just wouldn't be able to continue until they spent gems or like waited.
It's incredible. Everybody's trying to build this market up, but you got to have something good that people are going to want to put their in-game purchases towards.
Yeah.
And that's trash. That's a trash company.
Well,
right
listen,
there.
man. Let me ask you, bro. How much do you think the fucking Harry Potter license costs? Like, shit my
Oh,
dick.
God. Yeah.
Well, that's right.
I'm sure the author alone gets half of the royalty fee right there. I mean...
Well, it's a guarantee. That's how the IP works, right?
Yeah.
So they guarantee. They say, we are going to give you $5 million or whatever it is for this game, whether we make it or not. And the way that we're going to give it to you, aside from our clout and our investments and our many games and our backing and our funding, is we're going to give you 50% of all of our revenue until you're paid that $5 million. Unless that doesn't happen, in which case you're going to pay us the $5 million by this date.
Pizza the Hut asks, doesn't Disney own it now? That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't think Disney. I don't know, man.
Didn't they do like a Harry Potter land or something like that?
Universal did, and Warner Brothers had a stake in the movies because I remember seeing the WB at the beginning of every movie, and it wouldn't surprise me if Disney owned everything. So I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking Twilight next. In fact, I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan myself.
Me neither. I
don't think I've finished. I think I watched maybe one or two of the movies. I don't really care.
They're fine. I don't like to hate on them because they're okay, but I think they're for younger people.
All right.
Simpler younger people. Simpler.
All right, well, let's go on to our next story. This is a Battle Royale story. Activision Blizzard, if you didn't know, the two companies are one. They have their eyes set on Battle Royale because of all the mobile success that they're having. So guess what franchise may hit a Battle Royale map near you? Call of Duty.
Which one? Call of Duty now.
Call of Duty Battle Royale, yay or nay? What do you guys think? I mean, that's a huge franchise. With Activision Blizzard behind this, it's going to look gorgeous. It's going to be great. But is it too late? I think that's the key question right there. You got PUBG Mobile and you got Fortnite Mobile really knocking it out of the park right now. Is there room? Yeah, this is a mobile.
Oh, wait. So there's going to be a mobile Call of Duty.
Mobile Call of
Duty. First person?
Battle Royale.
Call of Duty's always first person. I don't know, man. I'm kind of interested to hear what it is. Like, fuck. Why not? It takes more than 2 games to run a market.
It says here in the article, it says, when it comes to what Activision Blizzard might do in the Battle Royale market, the Call of Duty IP is the most probable destination. A variant of the genre is already being tested on the Chinese version of Call of Duty Online. So they're working towards getting out a mobile Battle Royale version out very soon.
If it's first person and it's good, then hell yeah. I mean, look at the MOBAs, right? It's not just, League of Legends and Dota 2. There are whole bunches of lesser MOBAs that
people enjoy. Yeah,
that equal the whole market, right? So, in terms of Battle Royale, I believe that there can be more than 2. The same would go for mobile as well. So,
well,
sure.
PUBG Mobile made $25 million last month. So, So everyone's just trying to get a slice of that pie. You know, they'll make their money back and then some.
$25 million last.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I wonder how much more they made, than regular PUBG. I mean, way more, obviously. They didn't make $20 million on fucking regular PUBG last month, I don't think.
I don't know if there's a place to find PUBG PC version's latest sales, but I'm sure that they're either steady or climbing. I don't see it as maybe dropping right now.
I agree.
All right, next story. Fortnite Season 4 kicks off with a Battle Royale Comet Crash. Season 4 just was released. And I seen a tweet that they were going to put a Thanos skin into the game. So we got more skins coming for Fortnite fans.
No, I know what's happening.
Is that what it is? Fortnite with Thanos? Or what is that teaser that came out this morning?
Bro, tomorrow there is an event where
you could be a Marvel hero?
Hidden on the map is whatever that fucking thing is, that if when the player finds it, they turn into Thanos.
Oh, no. Oh, so they get the Infinity Gauntlet.
They get to become Thanos with all his powers in Fortnite. Yeah. One person in every... Fuck, bro. What an event.
How long are they going to do this for? This is awesome.
I think it may only be one day.
Oh, my gosh.
But, cool as fuck. Dude. Yo, Epic is the coolest developer, man. They're so cool.
That is pretty awesome. That that would be a Disney compilation with...
yes, it would.
With Fortnite, with Epic Games.
Yeah, Marvel and Tencent. I mean, Epic. I mean,
I read it on Twitter, and I didn't save the post, but I heard it was somebody from the Marvel side that reached out to Epic Games and was like, "We want to do this." I wish I could back that up with facts, but if that's the story, that would be so cool. Somebody guy just like, dude, I love Fortnite. Would you guys want Thanos in your game tomorrow? Dude,
this is the world's biggest game. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, Star Wars, Marvel, Disney stuff. It's so good and evergreen and important that it's incredible. I love it. I love the whole thing. I think it makes so much sense. And Marvel made a plan, and so did Star Wars years ago when Disney bought it, to actually do a lot with these franchises. And we've seen that, man. We see shitloads of Marvel movies, good ones, TV shows, good ones, Star Wars movies, good ones. Not shit. So yeah. I'm game with them taking our favorite IPs and making a lot more content out of them. If it's good, and Fortnite is certainly a great venue for more Marvel shit. I love it, man.
Fortnite here, the story says, I guess they released a trailer. So if you haven't seen it, go Google Season 4 trailer. The trailer above provides the setup for where players start off in Fortnite Battle Royale Season 4. A comet crashes into and destroys Dusty Depot, now called Dusty Divot. As a result, instead of the expected tilted towers, there's now a bunch of makeshift construction surrounding the remnants of the comet in the center of the crater. So map changes and more skins. Thanos will be there. If you guys play Fortnite, let me know what you think of it. I want to get some reports. I suck at Fortnite, so I probably will not check this out. But I want to hear what you guys think about that. All right. I think we got one more story for the night. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, this story was actually kind of surprising. We talked about this before we went to record. PUBG Mobile. Now, I remember this. When PUBG Mobile first came out, I tried to load it onto Nox, and Nox would not accept it. It would crash, had some problems with the graphics, and so I deleted it. Wasn't going to work for me. PUBG Mobile PC Emulator is now officially released by Tencent, the maker of PUBG, maker of almost everything nowadays. Let's see here what the story says. Let's see if I can find a quick version of it. PUBG Mobile is already available for PC users to download starting from today onwards. Tencent has made it so that the game is playable using a keyboard and mouse. Now remember, guys, this is for mobile. So if you have a mobile account that you play PUBG Mobile with, They now have their own emulator, like Nox, like Mimu, like BlueStacks. This is made by the game, made by them, so you can load this onto your PC and you can play the PUBG Mobile version on your PC. Fish, you had a theory on why they were doing this. What was that again that you thought?
Well, there's a couple of things that I had hitches with mobile PUBG. The first was the bots we talked about a while ago, and they still exist, and they always will. And I don't play against bots, so it's a shitty game because there's bots. But beyond that, was that people were concerned that the people who were playing on emulators like Nox or BlueStacks would be at an unfair advantage, which is obviously true because the keyboard and mouse is much easier. So they came out and they said, we're going to make sure that the emulator players only queue against the emulator players. This was about a month ago. And I realized that I didn't know how they would manage that because, well, if I tell my emulator that I'm running a Samsung Galaxy, then that's what my computer is a Samsung Galaxy. That's how it works in the emulator. So they're not going to be able to tell. And as a result, even to this day, like yesterday, people playing on mobile devices were facing people on emulators. So I'm guessing they created this emulator to try and funnel all the people who were otherwise going to be using an emulator into their own emulator so they could queue them into their own separate server. But that's not really going to help anything because everybody's still going to use BlueStacks and Nox.
True, but if this is optimized for this game, then maybe people will dump it and go to this version.
You could be right, and that might very, very well be. But here's the thing. They want to win. So you want to play against mobile people.
Yeah.
On an emulator. You want to kick the fuck out of those mobile people on an emulator. So it's not going to stop shit. It doesn't matter how optimized. And you and I both know that people are like turning their graphics down to 0 so that they're not rendering in shit so they can see people from farther away. So yeah, they're gonna boot up BlueStacks and Nox. They don't give a fuck if it's optimized worse. They just want to beat the people on mobile.
Yeah.
So I don't believe this solves anything. It just creates another question mark in the whole void. And but we'll see what Fortnite's answer to this whole question is because they still haven't released on Android. Maybe they'll do the same thing.
Well, the link is out now. I'll share with you guys in the chats. This was released today, so this is brand new news. But the link that I just dropped right there is called the Tencent Gaming Buddy Battle or PUBG Mobile emulator. They're calling it an emulator. So you can download it, try it out, load Battlegrounds. I wonder if it even comes preloaded with Battlegrounds. I'm kind of curious how this works. I might try downloading this tomorrow when I have time. See what it does.
It's gonna put a fucking CWL bot on your computer.
It's gonna start recording all my chats.
Yeah. It looks really slick, like the whole like website and shit,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I have no other comment, guys, on the whatever's going on. I know that there's some side chats going on with CWL. I hope they fix it, and I hope the people that are sorry are truly sorry. But I have nothing to do with it. I just reported on it, and we'll let that league figure out their own problems. All right, Godspeed to them. And I think that's it, man. That was a great show. We did about an hour and 20.
Nice.
All right, guys. As far as announcements goes, want to thank everybody for supporting the show. I had a great time on the Spring Trap show, so I want to give another thank you to Echo Through Me and Cleric Dragoon for having me on and to promote the podcast. That was very, very nice of them. I was surprised by their invitation, but I do appreciate it. And if you guys haven't had a chance, you can check my Twitter feed at Rigoletto Clash for the YouTube link for that if you didn't catch it. Also, too, we have a couple of, let's see, I think we have two Patreons. No, it was one. Jules is our latest Patreon supporter, so shout out to Jules for that. Thank you for your pledge, and don't forget, guys, the Patreon show is a Wednesday show as well. And so if you guys like this podcast, I'm going to figure out how to get the bonus content onto iTunes. There's a separate way to do it through the controls. I just haven't mastered it yet, but I'll see if I can get those out to iTunes by next week as well. But for now, if you support the show through Patreon, we come back here every Wednesday night and we do this all over again, but it's a lot more relaxed, and we usually do just interviews with people in The Voice and have a lot of fun. All right, so if you guys are into that, check it out. We have Hockey Cup as our next guest for Wednesday. He is a cop in L.A., and he's going to talk about the body cams, beating up bad people, and everything that goes on with the life of a cop. So I'm really looking forward to talking to him on Wednesday. So make sure you join, and we will be there. All right, and that is it. Fish, you can find him over at Fishsticks Gaming, Twitter, and Fishsticks over at Twitch. Anything else, Fish, that I missed?
No, it's been a blast, man. Thanks for having me on.
Dude, you got me so pumped right now on this Ark, and I'm glad that you are accepting of my last day game.
Hell yeah, dude.
We'll keep talking about that, and we'll keep you posted. Maybe we'll do another clan. I said I wouldn't, but maybe we will. We'll see.
Dude, we'll team up together, but we need other people to do most of the heavy lifting. That's the problem, man, because you can't be there all the time. There's going to be some hardcores that want to run the shit. Trust me. Check it out. Watch the raids, man. You are not going to want to miss fucking people all over with dinosaurs, man.
Hell yeah.
Do it for the single moms.
All right, guys, we're gonna end out here with the Gem Money song. We haven't played this one in a while, but we did talk about Clash, so we will be doing some Gem Money. Stick around. We'll be doing a little bit of extra bonus for the Patreon. Fish, thanks for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Bye forever, guys.
Clash of Clan, Clash of Clans. I got gem money. I got gem money. I got gem money. Clash of Clan, Clash of Clans. I got gem money. I got gem money. I got gem money. Clash of Clan, Clash of Clans. I got gem money. I got gem money. I got gem money. Clash of Clan, Clash of Clans. I got gem money. I got gem money. I got gem money. All these haters jealous. I'm about to have a heyday. I'm about to cop some gems, cause tomorrow is my payday. I can't move on to the next town hall till I'm done upgrading. So for the next 3 hours, I'll be in the bathroom playing Clash of Clans, Clash of Clans. Yeah, I got gem money. Just got these new air missiles and they going dragon hunting. I just sped up some more troops. I'm gonna steal some more loot. And when they ask if I spend real cash, I say of course, dude. Shit, I probably could've bought a Porsche, dude. Or at least a baby horse, dude. Damn, if we weren't always at war, dude. But I love gems, I think I'm gonna buy some more, dude. Clash of Clan, Clash of Clans. I got gem money. I got gem money. I got gem money. Clash of Clan, Clash of Clans. I got gem money. I got gem money. I got gem money. Clash of Clan, Clash of Clans. I got gem money. I got gem money. I got gem money. Clash of Clan, Clash of Clans. I got gem money. I got gem money.